I finally got around to playing it, the classic, Pokemon Glazed. It's a time traveler scenario similar to Pokemon Reunion, but without some of that fanfare. You get the option of 5 different starters. I chose Riolu, and then you're off to explore a brand new region called Tunod, as well as a couple other regions you can go to. The story is rather half-baked. There's actually not a lot to it. There's very few story interactions. Be prepared to be chased down by a maniacal Pikachu several times, because why not? But there are some interesting moments in the time travel story, and some cool new mechanics that affect how you traverse. Combat's pretty much the same as standard games, but the level scaling is fast. That's probably my biggest gripe with this game. I got all 6 of my Pokemon to level 30, and 90% of the time I spent grinding. The gym leaders are fairly simple and forgettable, but they do have some decent regional variety and some interesting interactions, which is just enough to give it a passing score. Look, if I was reviewing this game in 2012, I'd score it a bit higher, but with 10 million ROMs out there, it's necessary to bring something to the table that these other ROMs don't have, and this game doesn't have anything that truly stands out. The grind is an absolute chore, and a ton of content just doesn't save you from that struggle. I think those that love this game are looking at it with rose-tinted glasses, because there are so many much better games out today. This is a completely free and legal non-profit game that you can acquire by googling Pokemon Glazed and scrolling to the Pokemon Coders site. You have to scroll down 10 million years till you get to this, where there is the original game and the new hotfix. It'll take you to Mega NZ, where you can download here. You're gonna need an emulator, so go to mgba.io, hit the downloads, pick one that works for your machine. I'm not really supposed to show where ROMs come from, but if you get yourself a standard version of Pokemon Emerald, Google like emulator games, then you're gonna need a patcher. In the ROM file, you're gonna choose that ROM that I just told you to download. The patch file is going to be the one that you got from the Mega NZ for Pokemon Glazed, and then you just hit apply the patch. That'll give you a completely new game. Save it to a folder where you can find it, then open up MGBA, hit file, load ROM. Should be the newest one that you modified. Hit that, hit open, and run it, and you got yourself a new game.